Are so dry these days.
I agree.
I can feel it in my throat.
Can you?
A
Yeah.
few coughs, some sniffles. Maybe it's just a cold. I don't know.
Maybe take a day off.
Maybe. We have just 1 week of football for the high school regular season. It's crazy how fast it's gone. Still ahead, we're going to highlight our Week 10 clutch performer and updated power rankings. That's coming up in sports.
The Season of Hope, brought to you on KSBY 6 and CW5 by CCPN, Idler's Home, Pacific Premier Bank, Paso Robles Kia, and Tenet Health Central Coast.
The Ocean League title has a brand new owner. After a 38-21 victory over Mission Prep on Friday night, the Templeton Eagles claimed its first outright league championship since 2005. Within that game, we find our Week 10 clutch performer. Templeton's senior running back Michael Avery is just one part of a three-headed Eagles rushing monster that also features Tyler Kaszewski and Joshua Burna. Friday night, Avery ran for 67 yards on 12 carries and scored a pair of touchdowns in the third quarter, which created all the distance Templeton needed to secure the victory. Avery even added 7 tackles and 1 sack on the defensive end. On the season, Avery has now gashed the opposition for 746 yards and 10 touchdowns, while the Eagles boosted their rushing yards per game to a shade over 345. And it's no surprise Templeton remains at the top of our power rankings after Week 10. Rigetti and San Luis Obispo picked up wins as well. They stay 2-3. Santa Barbara just 1 win away from an outright Channel League title. The Dons moved to 4 ahead of Arroyo Grande, who fell to St. Joseph on Friday night in their home opener. Yeah, Week 10 home opener. Lompoc was back in the winner's circle. They stay at 6. St. Joseph with a big win over AG, and they have an opportunity to shake some things up next week if they top Rigetti in the regular season finale. And our top 10 is rounded out with Napomo, Mission Prep, and Paso Robles. To Santa Maria for the Northern Santa Barbara County Athletic Roundtable Luncheon. The male athlete of the week is Lompoc football player Sheldon Canley. Canley rushed for 272 yards on 12 carries and 4 touchdowns in a huge 48-20 victory over San Marcos last Friday night. The female athlete of the week, not pictured, is Rigetti girls golfer Claire Alford. With a personal record round of 71 last Wednesday, Alford claimed her second straight Mountain League individual title. And on the pitch, Vladko Andonovski era has begun in U.S. soccer. The women's national team officially introduced Andonovski as the 9th head coach in the team's history at an event held in New York City today. The 43-year-old replaces longtime coach Jill Ellis. He comes to the U.S. soccer program after serving as a head coach during all 7 seasons of the National Women's Soccer League, a stint which included 2 championships with FC Kansas City and Coach of the Year honors in 2013 and 2019. Andonovski will begin the job immediately as he chooses a roster and preps for the USA's final 2 games of 2019 against Sweden and Costa Rica. So Alford was not pictured there because she was in action today at the All-Area Division I CIF Central Section Girls Tournament, which we'll have highlights of coming up at 10 and 11. I was there for about 4 of her holes. She did pretty well, not to give it away, so you'll have to watch tonight.
Good. All right, thanks, Chance. And still ahead in our next half hour, investigators say a business that caught fire in Lompoc may have been intentional.